Sunday, February 2nd, and I'm working a 3.5-hour shift tonight from 7 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. unless they send me home early. Sometimes that happens if it's slow on a Sunday night. So we're gonna see how I can do. I'm headed to the store now. It is 6:58. I got my first delivery for the night. It's 7:07 right now, and it's a 10-minute drive. It was 3 pastas and 1 big box, and then some of the Parmesan bites. So yeah, it's a 10-minute drive, and I'll check back in with you guys. It's not bad that we already have an order within 10 minutes of getting to the store. That's somewhat promising. There's 4 drivers total working tonight, so hopefully that's a good thing. I did talk to my manager a while back about how slow it had been on Sunday nights, and we just had a ton of drivers working, and we just weren't getting that many orders. And she did mention that she was going to start scheduling fewer drivers on Sunday nights. Maybe this is the start of some better Sunday nights for us. I hope you're doing well tonight, that you're having a happy and peaceful night. I usually take these 7 to 10:30 or 7 to 10 shifts on Sunday evening. It's one of the more uncertain of the shifts. It's like there's sometimes when I'll make 80 or 90 bucks, and then there's sometimes when I'll make 40, and it just depends on the shifting sands of the pizza delivery world. Like I mentioned, this order is a 10-minute drive, and it's over in a pretty nice neighborhood that we do like to deliver to. And this neighborhood orders from us pretty often, even though it's a fair drive. The tips can be really good. Sometimes you get stiffed in this neighborhood, which is a real bummer when you're going into like an upscale neighborhood with very nice houses and then people stiff you. That's never fun. But we're hoping that is not the case tonight. Okay, that went really well. That was a $33.07 order. It was unpaid, which means they pay with cash when you get there. And they paid us $38. So that leaves us with a $4.93 tip. That is not bad. First tip of the night. We'll take it. And it's a cash tip. That's awesome. We are taking that money home at the end of the night. I have mixed feelings about our location accepting cash. There are times that I wish it was a cashless location. I don't like carrying cash on me that much. We usually go to the manager and they will give us a $20 bank to start out the night. And it's usually like 2 5s and 10 1s. I don't really like starting with that cash on me. I don't like people knowing that I have cash on me. That makes me kind of nervous. But one of the nice things is that it can lead to better tips, because people who are paying cash, usually they don't want to break up money, and they don't ask you to break up their bills that often. So if it's a higher dollar bill, you're probably going to get whatever's left as a tip, and that can be nice. But yeah, mixed feelings about that whole thing. Good tip to start the night, and we'll keep it rolling. It's 7:22 now, and we are headed back to the store. We are pulling back into the store, and I see no other drivers, which means we are going to be the next delivery out the door, and there's ones on the rack for us. Okay, this night is cooking. Let's do it. Okay, we just picked up delivery number 2. This is another cash order. It is not paid. It's for $23.78. Again, cash orders to me are kind of a mixed bag. It's like you might get good tips on a cash order because they might be paying with a high dollar bill and they just tell you to keep the change, and that's always nice. I don't like carrying cash. I don't like having to deal with it. And I also, you know, the possibility is that somebody could try and scam you and try and get the pizza from you and just not have to pay for the order because they haven't paid for it yet. And that all makes me nervous. But this is taking us back to that neighborhood. This one's about an 8-minute drive back to the neighborhood we did on our first delivery. And so this is a nice kind of upscale neighborhood, and that could mean good tips. We'll see what happens. I'll check back in with you later. That was the second delivery of the night, and it was awesome. It was, again, a cash order, which can be a mixed bag, but the total was $23.78, and the guy gave us $30, and he said, keep the change, the rest is yours. And we did keep that change, and the change was $6.22. That all goes into our pocket tonight, a cash tip. We are rolling. It is 7:40, and we're already doing really good. I haven't done the math yet, but yeah, just 2 deliveries, 2 cash tips. Let's keep it cooking, man. Let's have a good night. So my wife is actually putting in her 2 weeks notice tomorrow, and I'm very excited for her to be able to quit her job and to pursue other interests and other passions. I know that she has a lot artistically that she wants to do, creatively that she wants to do, and I'm just proud of her and thankful for her decade of work with the company that she struggled with a lot, and it was a stressful job, but she is putting it in tomorrow. And I've talked about it in the last video, but that's one of the reasons why I got this job. I do work full-time as a graphic designer, but I needed to supplement our income, and I could see this move coming, that she was going to need to leave. And so about 4 months ago, I got this job for Domino's, and it's been wonderful. It's been a great blessing to us to have this extra source of income. Thank you for coming along the ride with me tonight as we see how well we can do on a Sunday night. I will keep you posted. Now, this is very promising. I just got an alert from my Domino's app that orders had been assigned to me. I am 3 minutes away from the store, and yet orders are being assigned to me by the manager, which means that there's a lot coming in, and she's trying to assign that stuff out to drivers as they come in the order that they're in. And yeah, that could be a very good sign. I'm hoping that when I get back, all that stuff is ready and I am out the door once more to make some more money. We came back to a delivery rack full of deliveries. Plenty of stuff for all the drivers. This is great. Like I said, we were already routed before we even got back to the store. So we are now on our 3rd delivery, and it is 7:50. That ain't bad. This one is a 6-minute drive. It's a pan pizza and some Parmesan bites. Good choices. Pan pizza is my favorite thing at Domino's so far. I haven't tried everything. I haven't tried the thin crust. I might have tried it once, I can't remember. But the pan pizza is excellent. I highly recommend it. There's like a cheese that they put directly on the crust, and then they put the sauce, and then they put more cheese, and that cheese that bakes into the crust is really nice. It makes for a nice texture. Very greasy, very tasty. Guys, this is turning into a very solid night. We just did a $24 delivery, 6 minutes away. They tipped us $6. That's lovely. That's a lovely tip. So we're cooking, man. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. It's 7:58, and we have done 3 deliveries, and they've all been solid tips. We're this is looking pretty good. Headed back to the store, but our gas tank is on dead empty, so we need to do something about that. We're gonna have to fill up the tank. Okay, something really nice just happened. We passed by our location to go get gas, and as we were passing by, the manager assigned us a double. That means we are busy. We are officially busy tonight. If she's assigning doubles before I even get back to the location, they were already populating in my app. This is great. This double could mean that this turns into a great night really fast. That guy just honked at me to turn right. I don't know if you heard his horn. On a light that said, "Do not turn right" on red. Yeah. We just picked up our double order. The first one is a 3-minute drive away, which is just great. This is great. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this double plays out. I will let you know. That double did not play out the way we wanted it to say the least. So both orders were in the same apartment, and I'm thankful that they were only 3 minutes away. It was a very short drive, because the first order, they tipped us 90 cents. Okay, nothing to just frown at, but not anything to get real excited about. The second part of the double, they tipped us nothing. We got stiffed on that second double. So we just took 2 orders and only got a 90-cent tip. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Let's just hope that the night picks up a little bit more. So far, we've been doing good. Even with that stiff of a double, we're gonna make it a good night. We're already doing okay. So let's hang in there and let's get back to our store and hope that there are orders waiting for us. The guy in front of me just very, very slowly ran a red light. Just sauntered on through that red light. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He ran that red light with the speed of like a little old lady crossing the street. It was fascinating. Oh, now this is what we want to see. We are pulling in to no cars in the little parking area where drivers park, which means nobody's in store, but there were no deliveries on the rack. I can see the top rack of deliveries as I'm coming in. So we might be sitting in the store for a while since there were no deliveries that I saw. We'll see how it goes. I'll check back in with you a little bit later. Well, something kind of interesting happened. So I did get sent on a delivery. There was one waiting for me when I got back, but my manager said it had slowed down so much. She asked me if I wanted to go home early, and you know, I've done okay so far tonight, and I'm taking this one last delivery, so I said sure. So after I finish this one, I'm gonna take out the trash at our location, and then she's gonna send me home. So this will turn out to be a 2-hour night rather than a 3-hour night. I will keep you posted about this last delivery. Okay, we just dropped off our last delivery of the night, and that guy seemed like a really cool guy. He had like a tracksuit and a gold chain. So I'm banking on him just tipping us handsomely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this recording, go close out the order, see what he tipped, and then I'll come back and you'll see either a smile or a frown on my face. He stiffed us. The guy in the tracksuit and the gold chain, the cool guy, stiffed us. Last order of the night. That was not what we wanted to see. All right, let's head back to the store, take out the trash, and go home defeated. Well, this night is full of twists and turns. So I got back to the store, And I told the manager, I said, hey, if there are orders, would you mind if I took one more? It would really help sweeten the night a little bit because I got stiffed on the last two. And she said, actually, there's a double you can take. So we are taking a double right now. Let's see if this night turns around. It might just do so. I'll keep you posted. I'm pulling into a very nice neighborhood. And I'm pulling up to a very nice house. I'm being very quiet so as not to scare any tips away. Tips are very tricky and they get spooked easily. And you don't want to scare them. Okay, I'm gonna deliver this and I will be right back. First leg of our second double, $4.28 tip. That's what I'm talking about. We just need another one of those kind of like that, and this will not be a bad night. That's all we need. Another like $4 or $5 tip. So that, again, that was the first leg of our second double. We're now going on to the second delivery of our second double. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. I don't want to scare any tips away. Okay, the second leg of the double is back to the apartment complex where we got stiffed earlier. So we'll see if they can make up for the terrible thing that they did to me. This one is not laid out awesome. Oh, okay. I see our location. I'll check back with you after I've delivered. That was our first contactless delivery of the night, so we just left the pizza and rang the doorbell. I'm gonna stop the video, close out the order, and I'll let you know what our tip was. Oh, we got stiff again. Third stiff of the night. Same apartment complex as our other stiff on the other double. Oh, it just wasn't my night. It wasn't. And so we're gonna go back to our store, take out the trash, and go home with our tail between our legs. But I don't know, maybe the manager will ask me to take another one and I'll be back. This night has been full of twists and turns, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, this night is still throwing some twists and turns our way. I got back to the store and I took out the trash. I was there for maybe like 20 minutes doing that, and my manager asked if I wanted to take another double. So this is the third double of the night, which is kind of rare. We really needed this tonight too. It's 9:30 right now, and we're taking our third double. This could turn into a good night depending on how this one goes. I don't want to make too much of it because the last two doubles have not been great, but I'll check back in with you. This is a good turn of events. Full of twists and turns this night, just twisting and turning all over the place. I just finished the first order of our double. It tipped me $5 in cash, which was great. It was at a very frustrating apartment complex. I could not find the unit, and I walked around for way longer than I should have. I was probably there about 10 minutes total, like driving around and then walking. And finally the guy flagged me down. I was just looking for the apartment number and I could not find it. Some apartments are just made to confuse you. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm headed to the second order in our third double of the night. This was a surprise double. Did not see it coming. Thought we were being sent home around 8:45, but it's 9:45 now. So we are hoping for a good, presumably last order of the night. Okay. I'm pulling into a nice neighborhood. Again, this is the second order in our third double, presumably our last order of the night. Maybe this will make our night. Maybe they'll stiff us. We just never know. I can't wait to find out. I can't wait to let you know. The next time you see me, you will see my reaction to the tip. So, ooh, suspense. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. That's our last order of the night. That guy tipped us $10.21. We needed that. I needed that. This has happened to me a lot, and I feel very blessed by it. That the last order of the night, or towards the end of the night, you'll get an order where it just makes up for the rest. And I'm so thankful. Man. We almost ended the night with just about nothing in our pocket. I mean, we almost ended more than an hour early, and with probably like, I don't know, $12 or $13 in tips. And then the last few orders just picked up. Thanks to my manager for sending me out on more, and just this last double just clinched it. I'm just speechless. I'm thankful. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm headed back to the store, and we're gonna calculate everything up, turn in my topper, my car topper, and call it a night. Thanks for riding along with me. I'll see you in just a minute. All right. I thanked my manager profusely for sending me out on those last couple of orders and not sending me home. She's a very good manager, and that was very helpful tonight. So let me run you through what we made. We were on the clock for right around 3 hours. Some of that was in store, a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes, 35 minutes was in store probably. And then most of it was out on the road. So that's gonna be something like $16 maybe, $16.50. In credit tips, $20.49. In cash tips, $16.75. And in mileage, we drove quite a bit, so we made $20 in mileage. So altogether, we're looking at, I think it's somewhere between like a $70 and $75 night when all is said and done before taxes. Great. That for 3 hours of work, I'll take that any day of the week. That really worked out well. Lots of twists and turns tonight. It kept it exciting, kept it a little bit, anxious and nerve-wracking for me, but that's okay. I'm grateful and thankful for this job. It's been blessing me and my wife, and I recommend it to anybody who's looking for a part-time job. It's a good gig. So thank you for riding along with me, and I'll see you on the next one.